What's happening, y'all? All right, it's Monday, it's noon, and that means we're doing the list today, the top 100 starting pitchers. Sebswell, thanks so much for following. JB Wiz 4, Kyle James 101. You're all awesome for the follow. But yeah, we have another week. It's a Monday, so we got to talk the top 100 starting pitchers. We got to do this. So I'm going to jump straight into it and get into the process that I have for making this. And I apologize to those that have left comments and say I haven't gotten a chance to answer them yet. But I'm going to jump into this. So what I do every week is obviously I rank the top 100 starting pitchers on the site for fantasy baseball. This is why we're called Pitcher List after all. Been doing this for, I guess this is my 7th year doing that. And for every Monday. And my process is to go back, read all of the SP roundups that I've done, and then take notes as I do that. So we've got just 4 right now. So this should be a somewhat easier list. I think those are kind of expecting any like major sweeping changes are going to be disappointed, as they should. I mean, some guys literally haven't pitched yet. And they will. So we'll see. We'll see what changes are actually made here. I'm gonna start off. I'm gonna be reading. Actually, I'll just go like this. You guys can see what I'm looking at. No, let's move that over here. Let's do this. There you go. By the way, I love this new CSS where it's like shadow and curved edges. I think it's amazing. All right. So I go through this. I essentially take some notes. I don't think I'm gonna be raising Sandy, but just something to take note of. Not changing here. Not changing here. I don't think I'm changing here. I don't think I'm changing here. No. None of this is like changeable to me or actionable, because like Boyd, I am a little worried the velocity's there. It's a both, but it's also blizzard, and his changeup is still there, but the slider isn't quite. I'm not changing any of this stuff. I might be tempted to raise Glass now, but I have no idea like who I could raise him above, so I'm not doing it yet. I'm just not gonna do it. Freeze the same, Nola's the same. I mean, this is all ace day. I'm going to maybe lower her Marquez once again, just because I just don't want to deal with it. All of this stuff is fine. I don't think I even have Keller and Madison on my list. So literally, I'm not like doing anything based on opening day. I know. This is going to be like the most boring one of the year, I think. But you know what? It is... Actually, you know what? Let's not do that. It is what it is. Hold on. I got to... All right, let's here we go. All right. So okay. Anyway, see Breezy, good to see you, man. I was a Garrett Richards victim yesterday. Feels bad. I am so sorry. Yeah, he's a volatile guy. I think he was the streaming pick of the day as a questionable start because of that, and it sucks. I really just like, I wish he were, I don't know, more. But he hasn't really been consistent and gotten to a groove for a while. I will say with Garrett Richards through this year, like he has the opportunity in Boston, and he didn't really get it properly in San Diego last year. I feel confident that like over time, Garrett Richards will like form into someone you can start. Hey, oh, you're awesome, Miles. Thanks for subbing. If you guys don't know, you can use Amazon's. If you have Amazon Prime, you can get a free Twitch Prime sub. So that's what Miles did. You are fantastic. Oh, 2 months. Oh man, you're the best. You're the best, Miles. But anyway, guys, I'm like not doing anything based on opening day, really. Like nothing that's really actionable. With Means, maybe I'm going to put a question mark. I don't really think so to raise him just because the heater isn't actually any different. That's the only thing. Eovaldi did what he needs to do, but I'm going to lower him because he's getting the starts that we don't want. Eovaldi, I'd even say remove, which I know sounds crazy, but it's like this is the world. You started him for Baltimore. You don't want him for the Rays, Twins, and White Sox. Like, it's that simple. Pablo Lopez. Lopez was interesting. So he said that essentially he like looked into this stuff and was like, yeah, you know what? I realized that my four-seamer is better in general against lefties than sinkers. So he went exclusively four-seamers against lefties. 100%. You are my that's awesome, Miles. But yeah, Lopez was like, yeah, I'm gonna throw four-seamers against lefties now instead of sinkers, which I really like, and I kind of hope that he starts adapting it a little bit more. Like, I think his sinker isn't that great. I think I like it as a surprise pitch, but I kind of feel like he has more command of that four-seamer. Curveball's a work in progress. He was saying that he needs to change his eye level on that. Cutter's not quite there. Change up, so it's really like change up four-seamer right now. And I know people are like higher on Lopez versus Alcantara. It's very clearly Alcantara for me. Just because I think Lopez has expressed more of like it's more of a volatile changeup four-seam mix than like Alcantara's fastball's there, and the changeup slider are hopefully there too. I might raise the Friday Pirate. By the way, this joke, the Friday Pirate, is because of Zach Dobrov, who like thought it was actually the Friday Pirate based on how I said fratty. I'll do for him now. Enunciate. I'll put a question mark. I don't think I am, but I'll put a question mark for him. With Snell, no, nothing there. Christian Javier, I already lowered you a lot. I'm gonna lower Javier, maybe remove. Keuchel is fine. Like 69 pitches is kind of weird, but he's totally fine. Now Kikuchi. I'll slightly raise him just because of like the ceiling, but I don't really want to do it. I'm not going to add Cueto. I'm just not doing that. What's up, Glass Cobra? Oh, I see. Oh, I saw that stuff. I didn't realize that it was actually like real. Oh, I'm sad to hear that. Thanks for letting me know. I didn't realize. Hey, Glass Cobra, I didn't realize you were in the PL Plus Discord. That's awesome, man. I see you. Cool. This is true, Brett. Anyway, it's just, you know, it's why do we need to do that? Why do we need to be like that? I don't know. Okay. Jesus Luzardo, I think I'm not gonna touch. I mean, this is against the Astros. I think over time he is good. He had 8 strikeouts and everything. Good CSW. The fastball still worries me. For like, I don't think that Luzardo is going to be a top 20 guy. That's the only thing that it gives me hesitation. This is like, I'm not going to touch Heaney because we saw both worlds, and it's like exactly the same. He's throwing harder though. That's a very good thing with Andrew Heaney. He's throwing harder, and you want that. Look at these graphics. Oh my God, so good, just so good. I still can't get over the way this like curved in the shadow. All right. I'm going to stop. I'm not going to raise Wheeler, but you guys know I'm in on Wheeler. I might raise Barrios. I mean, this was such an impressive start. I am going to raise Burns above Plesac at the very least. I mean, I hope he does great, Glass Cobra. It's just, you saw the volatility, you know? Like, he's an inconsistent pitcher. I don't think that's going to change. That's the only problem. By the way, so we do have tooltips. I kind of forgot to add it here, but we have it here, which is really cool. I should have added it here. I gotta do something. There's something I have to do in the back end to make it work. If you ever see like quotation marks around a term, that's because I screwed it up in the back end, and it was supposed to trigger this. Anyway, I'll put a question mark for Brios, but I if he is going to be an ace, this is how it starts, but I don't expect him to stick. This is the old game that he plays. Choose to starts. Hey, what's up, Savak? Is it Savak or Savages? I can't tell. Actually, I can. It's Savak 3. Anyway, Molly versus Arizona. Kluber versus the Rays. I would probably go Molly and Tyone. Yeah. Yeah, Molly and Tyone. The only question about Tyone is how many pitches he throws. Kluber is still a little bit rough. And I think Smiley and Tyone will have the same. Actually, if you need to go someone deeper, I think Smiley might go deeper in his game than Tyone will. But yeah, against Baltimore, it's just the tiebreaker there. Pretty easy choice. Do I add Flexen? No, because he gets us. Tanner Hawk is, as you guys saw, the lead today. So he's getting in there. Actually, I'll put him on top. Yes, I have to move Sixto, I believe. Is there someone else that got injured? No, right? Was there any other injury? DeGrom and Scherzer didn't go. I don't think so. We got really lucky, actually, come to think of it. Like, no pitcher injuries for the most part. We're going to hold on Police Sack. Not going to add Tehran. Not going to do anything with Stripling. I might lower Kluber, which is very painful to do, but I mean, I do think that April is a thing, and you got to not really worry too much, but still. And we don't have a page yet for Arihara. Do I add Tyler Anderson? No. Do I add Jake Arrieta or raise him? No. I mean, pretty much, guys, it's like nothing is going to change this week. It's been 3 games, and it's been a lot of like confirmation. Not many surprises at all, really. Morton, no. McCullers, maybe. I might raise McCullers because that is a really nice slider. And they went let him go 95, which is like, oh, all right, let's go. I might raise Molly. The fact that he's going 84 in the first one, which is pretty good. No, I'm not adding Gray, not adding Smith. Yeah, I might raise Musgrove. No, I don't think I'm gonna do this. I guess Jays are Twins and Astros. No. I might lower Webb. This should be a nice. Okay, this was the stupidest joke of the year so far. This is the stupidest joke. Oh, Eliezer. Oh man, you're right. Yeah. Dang it. Thanks, Furtree. But yeah, this is the dumbest joke I've done, and I'm so sorry for all of y'all. It's terrible. I would have. Yeah, here it was. I was so close, Eliezer. Yeah. Minor was good, honestly. I'm not gonna add Irvin yet. Maybe next week, but I really wasn't impressed. I watched some of this, and I was just like, yeah, it's not really anything interesting. And this is yesterday. I am gonna raise Eflin because at the very beginning, at least he had it, you know. And that's good. I'm going to lower Shohei. He's not quite a finished. You know, he still has more time. I'll add Widener. I just there's a little something. Actually, I don't know if I want to. Depends on how many spots I have. We'll see. I'm not adding Hoffman. Ian Anderson stays the same. Pineda. I might raise Pineda. All right. Julio Urias looked great. I might raise him, especially considering that. Yeah, remove Gonsolin as well. Considering. And I'm also going to remove Price. And I have to raise significantly May. So that's okay. So the situation with LA, like, for all the complaining I did, there was actually like a surprising amount of clarity right now. You know, like Dodgeritis is kind of not existing ish. The Price is clearly the worst one. I mean, he didn't look ready at all. He had 91 miles per hour on his fastball in Coors and looked obviously shaky with 2 home runs in his first 4 pitches. May has the rotation spot. Urias has the rotation spot. Like, we haven't seen May pitch, and he's going to raise because he has the definitive spot, especially with Gonsolin out. And I think it makes a big difference. When do you think you release your pitches per out or pitch efficiency articles? Oh, man, that's a long way in the future. That's a thought right now. I haven't done like a research article for a bit. If you guys have noticed that about me, it's been more of just staying focused on like my things. But I honestly, if I were to do that, I would really like take the time and like work on that for like a good month or two to kind of showcase. I mean, there's 2 things kind of. My DeGrom, thanks a lot for a tree. It was so dope, right? But so pitches per out is really tied kind of to like this whole idea of us being too far away from the ability to get outs. You know, as someone who has watched a ton of pitchers and certainly has been on the swing of the pendulum toward like, is he getting strikeouts? All I want are strikeouts. He's not a good pitcher unless he gets strikeouts. I want that filthy stuff. I want that huge breaker. I want that high swing strike rate and stuff. And CSW was a little bit of a lean towards, okay, you don't have to have the highest swing strike rate. And we have to recognize, like, there are a lot of pitchers that are just really good at throwing strikes that are hit into play and then turn into outs. And to me, there are 2 stats involved here. One, pitches per out. But the other one is actually on the site now. And I don't know if actually I can check really quickly. I don't know if it's in the leaderboards yet. They're working on it. And I hope it is. Oh, it is. Oh, wait, is it 0% though? Okay, so it is, but it's not. It's for 2021. Okay. Oh, we got to update this leaderboard. But essentially, plus percentage. All right, we'll get to that later. Plus percentage is something I've come up with where it's CSW plus foul balls plus outs. So essentially, what percentage of the pitches that they throw are of positive outcomes as opposed to negative outcomes? And I have a very, very good feeling that you'll see a heavy correlation to essentially like low ERA, low whip guys with a high plus percentage. Not necessarily strikeout guys. Because a lot of strikeout guys walk guys too. And they're volatile. Like the inefficient Tyler Glasnow before slider stuff will not have a good plus percentage because of a lot of the balls thrown. And we're not really emphasizing, like, you know, I would think higher plus percentage equals more quality starts. We haven't really had that conversation yet. And so I came up with that stat, I think like 2 years ago. And finally we have like a database and stuff so we can actually like see it and utilize it. I came up with that like 2017 when I was with Andrew Perpetua. I asked him to make something like that. But anyway, I'm excited for it. I think it's I think that should be the article. So that's kind of the thing. Sorry for it. Yeah, we'll go on that tangent, but I really wanted to. I really want to go into that because, and yeah, I know I could be making a mistake like announcing this now, and like someone else goes off and writes it and stuff. But at least we have this, right? We have this as proof that I came up with this. Let me do the article. Because I think it's going to be something. Anyway, all right, I'm going to keep going here. I think I'm going to raise Arias a little bit. No on Gomber. Scooble's going to stay the same because he 17% CSW across the 3 other pitches he threw with just 1 whiff. That's not enough. I might add Jordan Lyles. Nah, but he gets San Diego next. I just can't. I can't. Urquidy at 101 was pretty cool, but not enough to raise him. I might lower Paddock. I think I am going to lower Paddock, actually, because he's not a finished product yet. Like, I would rather have Alcantara than Paddock. Like, why would I not? I don't see any reason why. I mean, this is sweet, but, like, Alcantara's a better pitcher. What would I do that for? Nothing changed. Nothing changed here. I might consider. Look at this chart. I really want to. I want to emphasize this. Look at this. Like, it's gorgeous. 4-seamers up, sliders and changeups and curveballs down. Nothing in the middle. Look at this. There's so much emptiness. It's beautiful. Like Bruce Zimmerman, nice job. I had no expectation for this. The only problem is that resulted in 5 strikeouts. Like, him pitching at his best resulted in that. You know? But, hey, it could be something that he's just in rhythm with that for a bit, and that's why I called it maybe a Vargas rule. I'm not going to react this way to Carlos Martinez. A 3-run shot from Castellanos ruined this. Like, he actually, 3 of these were in the 5th inning. I think he's actually kind of fine. Minaya, not changing. Singer, I am going to bring down now because of this. And Garrett Richards, I got to get rid of. Okay. And that's shockingly it for notes. This is going to be a very quick rank, I feel, today. Because, like, there's not like a whole lot. I'm going to organize my little sheet, though. To, like, put all the lower and raises together. Okay. All right, now let's get to the actual fun part. Of course, Zac. I feel like that's like what they say in Breath of the Wild, don't they? Like the Gerudo? Zac. Anyway, I'm gonna not continue on with that. All right. Actually, okay. So let's jump to the back end. Let's get our lovely list article and the actual list itself. Cool. The list 4, 5. All right. Let's bring this over here. You guys can see this. You'll see it better in a second. So I gotta say, like, of all the, I've done this for so long, and I don't want to take for granted how much easier this process has gotten thanks to an incredible dev team. Do you guys want me to blow this up larger? Like, I can make this whole thing easier to see for you if you want. It's easy for me, but I want it to be best for you. Cool. This stuff is not moving. None of this is moving at all. I'm not going to judge Castillo or Flaherty or Woodruff. I'm not going to do this. This all seems fine to me. I will lower Hendricks. I'm going to raise Burns. I'm going to do this. I'm actually going to do this. I know it sounds crazy. But the fact that I expect the same amount of innings from Ryu and Burns is just... Burns is real to me. He's real. Ace is going to ace. What is the status of Steven Strasburg? Actually, like, we didn't get anything from him, so I'm not gonna change this. Hendricks is worrisome, but I'm not gonna make the move yet. I'm just not going to. I'll wait another week. This is the only thing I'm changing because he was really, really good. And as far as innings go, Ryu, Fried, like, it's the same to me. Over here, we haven't seen Corbin go. We are going to lower Paddock. Going to raise Barrios up here. Going to raise Alcantara up here. And McCullers. Yeah. This seems right. Nothing against Greinke. It's just these three guys proved things right. You know? The new slider for McCullers. Alcantara is, in fact, the dopest of dope. And Greinke's still good. I am going to remove Sixto because he's hurt. And I'm going to start this. Actually, I feel like I would be rostering all of these guys above Paddock at this moment. Paddock is still lost, man, and it's really bothering me. I am going to throw Musgrove up here. I'm very happy to do so. Same with Molly. Molly's concerns were gone. What is a cherry bomb? A cherry bomb is someone who's either super sweet or blows up in your face. So it's cherry sweet, bomb face. It's a super volatile guy. Like, he's going to have highs and lows. Barrios is a really good example of that undulation through the year. If you actually have any questions, we have 2 pages for our glossary, which I know is very confusing. One is what the tooltips pull from, and the other is just the actual raw list. We can go to pitchers.com/glossary-2 or just the normal one. Ian Anderson's only up because I'm pulling down because I removed Sixto. So, like, don't... You want him to go up. I think he's exactly the same thing he was before. I'm not touching that. This probably not. Probably just I know he hasn't pitched yet, but I'm already feeling like, no, what am I doing? This is all fine. Haven't pitched yet. I'm just gonna leave this. Oh, nice. A Rip Torp, thanks. Yeah, that glossary is really fun, honestly. Not moving Meads up? No, because the fastball was low. And I need to see more. Like, the changeup was great. I'll put it this way. As I said in the roundup, like, John Means in 2019 was what we saw. 5 Ks over 7 innings. Really good changeup. Good enough fastball, and still working on the breaking stuff. That's not the John Means that I ranked in the top 50 necessarily, you know? Have I talked about Ohtani yet? I can talk some more about him. Yeah, I'm worried about, like, the command. It's not there yet. And I do believe that, like, I believe if Ohtani gets 10 starts, by the 10th he'll be better than the first. But then it's also like Ohtani of how, of all pitchers to think, like, you know, like Ian Anderson. I think Ian Anderson's going to get better this year. And I actually truly believe that he'll be healthy through it. Ohtani's like, I hope he will. I just don't know. So I think he will improve. Yeah. He will improve. He showcased better command when he was like pre-Tommy John, essentially. And I think that's just a process that he's going to get. He's not destined to be this like ridiculously high walk rate guy. I don't believe that. I think it's just because it's been volatile and in and out of the position. So I kind of want to lower Ohtani. I kind of want to just like change these tiers. I just want to do that. That's really it. Yeah. I'll probably do that actually. I think I messed up with Montas. Doesn't really matter. It's not a huge deal. I don't think you guys are gonna. You shouldn't put a lot of weight on it. With this stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna remove Price because he's in relief. Make sure you write that down, Nick. I did. Okay. Let me remove also Gonsolin. I have to shoot up May. That sounds like a really terrible phrase. I messed this up, by the way, guys. I thought about this after. I was like, I messed this up. I know that's actually all right. This goes above here. Goes above here. Goes above here. Goes above here. Zac Eflin has to go up now. Because he showcased the curveball. He goes into this tier. Oh my god, I hate that I'm doing this, but I have to. Ugh. I have no choice, guys. I have no choice. He showed up with the curveball. It could very well plummet, but like Keuchel, whatever. Gonzalez, whatever. Zach Davies, I mean, yeah, sure. You know, all of these things are fine. We haven't seen these guys go, but I think Zac Eflin's going to perform better than that. Or at least Zac Eflin's performance was better than Drew Smyly and Mike Minor's performance. You know, I don't have choices here. I can't do it. All right. Oh no, I gotta remove Caleb Smith. This is on Dalton Jeffries. Oh my god. Okay. Oh boy, the bottom of this is terrible. Oh yeah, let's get May up. Oh, we gotta get May way up. I'm just chucking now. I'm just chucking and looking, okay, guys? Just like let me chuck and look. Oh man. Okay, so I forgot that I had Dalton Jeffries on here, so. Oh my god. All right, we're gonna add Tanner Hawk. We are going to add, yes, unbelievable. I don't think we have Taylor Widener actually. So I gotta figure that out. How are we? This is the first time I've run into this issue. Give me a second. I mean, I have to for now, and then it's like a stopgap. It's frustrating. Okay. So I have to add. All right. So Bruce Zimmerman, you coming in here? I'm trying to think of like who else could possibly deserve a spot on the list right now. Like, did anyone do something new here that isn't already on the list? Like, I want to remove all these guys, but then there's no one to replace them. Oh no. No, I'm going to do Wade Miley. Because that schedule is very nice. And I'm going to look at the fringe guys from last week. Just to make sure I'm not forgetting anyone here. Logan Allen and Morejon would deserve a spot. Is Cease not on here? Wow. Yeah. Don't love it. Bumgarner, yeah, no. Jacob Rizzi will be back next week. Mills is on rotation spot. Get rid of. Okay. So actually, I'm going to get rid of Taylor Widener after doing all of that. I am going to add Dylan Cease. And I'll add Logan Allen. Is it Morejon or Logan Allen? Morejon. So you added. I might be removing someone else, and that might be the spot for. I know it feels weird to add Dylan Cease after like that very blacktastic start. But the fact that I had to remove 6 people from this was very disheartening. I do want to remove Adam Wainwright, though. And I think I would rather go after Logan Allen. So anyone else I would remove, maybe Christian Javier. Caleb Smith. Yeah, I'm going to remove Caleb Smith. Sorry, buddy. Give me Logan Allen. Okay, so playing time question, Toby, ratio focused. Playing time question, streaming option. Cherry bomb, strikeout upside, low IPS. Streaming option, Toby, ratio focused. Playing time question because he could get replaced. Streaming option. I'm not even gonna select that yet. Playing time question, cherry bomb, strikeout upside. Cool. Okay. Get rid of Archer. Archer hasn't pitched yet. I can't. Jeff Hoffman, no, man. There's just not enough there with Jeff Hoffman to do that. TJ Zoik, not a chance. I can't get rid of Archer. He literally hasn't. I can't remove him after doing nothing. Wait, what? Archer pitched in relief? How did I miss this? He went 2 innings. Completely missed this. I appreciate you. Oh, my. Yep. Getting rid of Chris Archer. Wow. Absolutely just terrible. Who would I add then? So I gotta note that I'm removing. God, 90, 91, and 92 in relief. It's not what you want. Not at all what you want. Yeah, he pitched after Rich Hill. I think I actually had a mental note that Hill was going to piggyback with someone. Oh. Absolutely, guys. Nick Pavetta is the right answer. Who knows? I'm not even kidding. Cherry bomb, strikeout upside. No. It's not a joke. And like literally right now, I'm thinking at the end of the list. It's who are definitively not going to help you. Who who are in. I don't want to touch those definitive. Like they're not going to help. Um. So I need them to have a chance at improving your team, a rotation spot, and not limited to like 3 innings. Nick Pavetta fits the bill. What have I done? I'm gonna make him 100. 100. I don't expect him to stick around. He's gonna be right there at 100. I appreciate you so much. I mean, let me just double check. I need to. I'm not. This isn't official yet. But not bad. Not a bad idea. Okay, I just want to see who's scheduled and like to make sure I'm not forgetting a certain guy. Is Brubaker on here yet? Okay, Brubaker deserves a spot. So, Brubaker, maybe even Steven Matz. Nah, Brubaker deserves it over this. So, is there anyone else that deserves the axe though? I might say Waino. I mean, Waino was not good. Fulte hasn't gone yet. Oh yeah, I'm getting rid of Garrett Richards. Just you do not want to start Garrett Richards right now. So, Brubaker, you've made it. Streaming option, ratio focused. Okay. So this seems fine to me. I'm gonna have this bottom tier. Martin Perez, Joey Lucchesi, Adam Wainwright is gonna be right there. David Peterson. Of the guys I just added, nah, they're slightly better. That's why I added them. Man, this is such a rough back end right now. Ugh, like it's just all right, I guess. Sorry, Pavetta, Perez, Wainwright, Lucchesi, Peterson. Yeah, Logan Allen stays down here. Murray fine. Brubaker, Christian Javier. Okay. Casey Mize is rough. This stays. Doesn't. Fulte? Actually prefer this. Now Hawk. You're moving up. That seems about right. I'm pulling you down. I kind of wanted to remove Eovaldi because he has a very rough schedule, but oh man, okay. So I'm just gonna throw ahead like all of the interesting ones, the ones that no, you should certainly still be rostering them now. You know. Now, yeah, okay, so cool. So now we've gone to I don't know territory. Okay, so where did that end? It ended at Arrieta. Okay, fine. This is fine. He need to remove that tier now. This is streaming. Yeah, you want to be rostering both. This is fine actually. Alzolay should be in this tier. You guys have to also keep in mind you're going down Brady Singer. You should still be rostered, but you're going down. How I constructed this list last week is way different than it is now, because that was like, okay, draft period. I am now structuring how I want my team. And I have a very clear, like, 1 start, no thing, 2 starts, that kind of thing. Now it's kind of like chaos. And maybe I can structure it like that still, but I feel it's much harder to in season. And especially it's like as the games are going on, schedules are changing more, and also like a guy that starts, I would be having the list ranked too much in favor of like 2-start guys and everything, and I that's too much. I can't do that. John Lester, absolutely not. I just removed Garrett Richards. I didn't see it before. You probably said that before I did. Because Garrett Richards is just like, you can't. I just for the sake of everybody, I'm like, guys, let's just not deal with the Garrett Richards situation. Let's just not. Okay. So let me assess this. Go back here. Generally, that's how I do it. I do like bottom, top, and go back and forth until I get to like a middle ground that I like. I feel weird about Tristan McKenzie, and I feel like you should be having Eflin above him at the moment. This is fine. 50. Okay. Do I want Dustin May or Carlos Martinez? Dustin May. This is fine. I would probably want Yarbrough too. Okay. This is actually, I still feel the same way about Logan Webb. But it's probably this right now after seeing Peralta go. Boyd is still question mark. Mitch Keller question mark. Tarek Skubal question mark. I actually prefer these guys. I prefer Pineda and Hap. Specifically. So I might open this up. I mean, sure, I gotta like give props to Kikuchi. Yeah, it's a terrible schedule, but like these are all massive question marks. Yes, because how Peralta pitched. Essentially, like, we've been hearing this stuff as a reliever as spring for Peralta. And we were thinking that the new slider, like, fixed his command almost. And he's still so wild. And, like, I don't think that this has changed enough of him to make him not as volatile. I mean, it's Trevor Rogers, Webb, and Peralta. Really, he hasn't moved much. I'm just throwing Pineda, Hap, and Kikuchi ahead, really. And Dustin May. So it's not really like, I'm not pulling Peralta all the way down here. No, he's still ahead of these guys. But yeah, I got to consider, like, wait, he's not finished. He's not there. All right. This is actually turning out pretty good so far. I'm going to have Bassett above Alzolay. I mean, once Bassett gets past his next start, he's much better. So actually, I'll probably do this like now. Rodon versus Hawk. I like the fact that he has a fantastic schedule, pitches for the Twins, and he's like a Toby, but like this is security. I think that Hap right now, these are all flyers and craziness that probably gone in a week or whatever. Like, we've passed it. It's like here is like some security, and like this is gone now. With Hap, it's like he's going to throw some lovely fastballs up and in and get enough strikes with changeups and sliders, and it's going to be kind of boring, but he'll go deep into that game, and he'll take advantage of the Tigers. Like, I feel really good about that. That's the main reason for Hap. I hope that answers it, Cam. Like the fact that Like the probable starters I have for Happy, he's literally a probable start because he's going against the Tigers today, right? Like that's just, I think that says a lot, you know. Oh, he's going in like 20 minutes. So I mean, I hate that. I hate when games are going on as I do the list. Because should I adjust the list relative to that start? I always feel no. It's not fair, kind of. But it is more information, so it's dishonest if I don't. What do you guys feel about that? He's going at 110. That's so stupid. And just to remember, he gets Seattle next after this. And I'm like, yeah, I want to start him for that too. You know? Anyway, all right. Let me know what you guys think about that. I think it's delayed. Oh, it's delayed. Oh, is Hap going tomorrow? Oh, good. I was looking at tomorrow's table, so then never mind. Thanks so much. I appreciate you so much. Okay. Who is going then for Minnesota? Oh, it's Shoemaker. All right, well, I'm not going to adjust the Shoemaker thing. Cool. Thanks thanks for letting me know. I mean, it's still something of principle, right? Thanks for catching that, by the way. It's still something in principle. Like, should I be adjusting based on the games that already happened or not? Like, I don't think so, but we'll see. I think honestly, like right now, this is kind of where I'm at with this. I'm just gonna do a quick rundown. To just think about each player individually for a second. And adjust properly. This is a very long tier, but it makes too much sense to be a super long tier. I'm going to do like a little guy here. Just like, don't touch these. I don't really want to drop Domingo Herman or Scooble. I mean, if I had to drop one of them, it would be Scooble for Rodon. Robbie Ray's way too much of a risk right now. Like, you don't know what he's going to do. All right, I think this is fine. I think this is good. So, yeah, we're not touching this stuff. Yada, 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 yada. Not touching this. We moved up Burns. We are putting... Yeah, this is fine. We haven't seen Corbin pitch yet. We put Barrios, Alcantara, and McCullers up here. Greinke, Luzardo pushed down Paddock a ton because he is not good to go. It's also the fact like Molly, Musgrove, Savali, Urias, Lopez, all executed. Luzardo not as much, but I think Luzardo's got, he had 8 strikeouts. He's fine. Like, it's okay. Kluber and Tyone are still a little bit farther down. Ian Anderson, theoretically, I could put Ian Anderson. Yeah, I'll do this. That's fine. Actually, this. I mean, I want to see what Tyone looks like. Kluber is not ready, but I feel like he's fine. Bundy, do you stay down here? No, you don't. Okay. Everything is fine now. Yeah, okay. Montas Urquidy means this is fine. Actually, I probably would do this. Gaussman, I'm a little worried about. Stroman, Otani. It's a new tier. Yep. Moved up Eflin. Cool. This little mini tier stays the same. Mustin May is here now, which makes a ton of sense. Does Carlos Martinez belong in here? It's probably like this. I'd rather have Pineda. Okay. This is a fun little tier. Logan Webb, I know it was one start, but we gotta see kind of where it keeps going. I might do that actually. That's cool with me. Bassett is safer than all of these guys. Gonna do that. Especially considering he already has one one of the negative things behind him now. I'm favoring him. I don't know, man. Points leagues, you generally want innings, right? And walks, I mean, if walks are negative, that really hurts too. I don't know. I mean, I hope that he's fixed. That's all I can say, really. We just don't know. So you can see it's pretty close, Scooble and Rodon here. Yeah, I just don't care about German Marquez, man. I just don't. Okay, I think I'm going to do that. Because I'm starting to feel a little worried about Alzolay. Like, I've been having, like, experiences with Alzolay. Like, so out, and then a lot more in. And then I watched more since then. And I'm like, okay, now I'm a little middle ground. It's going to be cherry bomb, strike it upside low PS kind of stuff, yeah. Okay. Justin Dunn we haven't seen yet. Heaney, time on Walker. Eovaldi had a good start. Everyone's going to be like, why is he down? It's because he has a horrible schedule, and you don't really want to start for any of it. Singer's down 2. Keller. I probably would do this. And take a chance on Dane Dunning ahead of these guys. Same here. And then Arrieta still has the Pirates. Oof, I hate that I'm doing that, but I have to. Bruce Zimmerman's interesting with the BSB. We'll see if that sticks. Miley's got a great schedule. And who knows after those. Yeah, all right. That sounds good to me. I mean, I might be moving these guys up, but we'll see what happens. Sweet. We've got the list, y'all. So we can take a quick sneak peek at like all of the charts if you guys want. I have to grab this. So this is, yeah. I'll change the notes. It's not gonna be like this. But I just want you to see this part. Right here, I'll move it over. So you guys can see like the major changes. It's Burns. Musgrove and Molly each go up. Paddock fell a ton that I'm sure Fast's gonna be like, whoa. Paddock. Yeah, he just wasn't right. He wasn't feeling right. I mean, it's still like the same tier-esque thing, you know. 39 is still not like he's doomed to fail. You still want him. But these guys are just all better. And I'm actually like, do I want Savali or Musgrove and Molly? I think I want, no, I'm going to change that. I think it's at least that. If not that. I'm going to do that. The reason I'm making those changes are Molly's major concern were innings and volume, and the fact that he's already above 88 pitches is fantastic. Same with Musgrove. You kind of worry that they would baby him, and he was kind of allowed to let loose and everything, which is great. By the way, look at this. This is the coolest thing ever. This is our P-Val draft. I just want to do this really quickly. I want to move this aside. This is the coolest draft you've never heard of. And essentially we are drafting individual pitches based on pitch info p-val. So I think I've got the best team there is. Just want to let you guys know that. Sneaky thing here, so like yellow is negative. So like yellow is the negative p-val essentially if it was a negative p-val in 2020, and then you get positive points for whatever it is in 2021. And regression is one that was positive and you get the negative points of it. But man, this is such a fun draft. Like, I'm rooting for Alcantara's changeup and Corbin Burns' cutter and Plesac's slider and Mike Minor's four-seamer. Oh, what an awesome draft. I mean, just finished it today, so excited about that. Just wanted to bring that up. Okay. Going to go back here so I can actually probably reload this and it'll change it. So you can see that, or did I not update it? I thought I did. Maybe I have to update this. Okay, there we go. It's got it. We got it now. Okay. And then Eflin moved up 13 spots to the surprise of few. Dustin May moved up 34 because it's more of a defined rotation spot now. And again, I was really down on this, but the fact that really it's Gonsolin going on the IL, that's everything. He's on the IL, that changes a lot. Bassett moves up, Kikuchi moves up, Happ moves up, Pineda moves up. No surprises. This is kind of surprising to me, but it's more of just other guys really moving up. Tanner Hawk is the list lead. Ponce de Leon and Dane Dunning really aren't a product of, like, they haven't gone yet. It's just I don't like the other guys. Then we have a ton of unranked here. But cool. Hope this was helpful for you. You can kind of see how it's done. I think next week's is going to be a lot more interesting because we'll have a full week of games and there'll be a lot more me kind of trying to adjust what is going on and kind of going from there. How do I feel about Kluber's start? Not too thrilled that he's at 89.90, but I do like the fact that his breaking ball is working. I'm also understanding that he's never good in April. Like, Kluber is notorious. He's like the one guy that you care about monthly stats from. And it's right. You don't care about April generally from Kluber. So he's traditionally a slow starter. Especially a guy coming back from injury. So I wouldn't overreact to Kluber's thing. I'm putting him a little bit slightly down because he is farther back. But like long term, I think I'm still in. Hey, TYZKK, thanks so much for the follow, man. But yeah, guys, I know this was a shorter one than usual, but next week I guarantee you will be much longer. I will be back, of course, every weekday morning, 8:30 a.m. to 10 for the First Pitch podcast and the streaming article. But anyway, thank you guys for hanging out with me as I do this, helping me too. Was able to get Nick Pavetta at the very end. Yes, I was. Thank you so much for reminding me about that one. But yeah, guys, that's going to do it. So thanks for being here. And I'll talk to you guys next week and tomorrow morning at 8:30. See y'all.